Thanks to Panasonic for sponsoring this video. What's up, Brian Tong here, and I partnered with Panasonic to give you a review of their very first true wireless earbuds with noise canceling. And this is obviously a space with a lot of players, and Panasonic wants to be really in that mix. And I know you're probably saying to yourself, Panasonic is doing wireless earbuds because look, the last big tech product that I had from Panasonic was their legendary plasma TV. It had those inky blacks. This is really a product where they're trying to target the tech-savvy audience to bring people back to really looking at them as a company that makes great tech gadgets. So I think the biggest challenge here is what can they do to make their RZ-S500W true wireless earbuds just stand out from the pack? Now, you can check out the unboxing of these that I did earlier, but after using them for about a week or so, they really surprised me, and its killer feature, it's got to be their noise canceling for wireless earbuds that are under $200. So we're going to get into that, but let's just start off with their design. And the Panasonic's True Wireless, they have this simple minimalist style, but I really do dig its metallic accent. They have it just kind of here right on the edge. It gives us this kind of classy look. Now, the earbuds themselves, they aren't the smallest, but they kind of fall in the middle of the pack when you compare them to, let's say, something like the low-profile AirPods Pro. And then obviously you have one of the largest of the pack, which is Sony's True Wireless XM3s. So they're right in the middle there. I would say, they're bigger than the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, even though I know those don't have noise canceling, but just I wanted to show you that to give you an idea of how big they are, at least in my ears. Now, design-wise, since they're shaped kind of like earplugs, and they do a really good job naturally with blocking out sound, like when you pop them in, they kind of have this solid seal that they develop inside. That's even before we get to using their noise canceling tech. They have touch controls on both earbuds, so you single tap to play, pause. You can also advance tracks. Now, you can adjust the noise canceling settings by doing a long press on this right earbud, and then a long press on the left earbud prompts your voice assistant. Now, you really have a few mishits here and there, but it was nothing different than what we've all experienced in other touch control earbuds, so that's not a problem. But with any earbuds, right, the number one thing that they're made for is listening to music, and the RZ-S500Ws, they do more than hold their own against the pack. Now, it comes with its own Panasonic Audio Connect app, and you really need to get into it to get the most out of these. It's really straightforward, and you can do things like set up the voice assistant of your choice between Alexa, Siri, and Google. You can use the default audio settings, but jumping into the sound enhancement settings really brings these to life, right? You have optimized sound profiles like bass boost and clear voice, and you can really customize your own with the equalizer. So when you compare the sound quality against, let's say, the entire field, Panasonic's True Wireless really hold up their own. Now, sound quality is always going to be subjective, so this could be different for you. I found, though, that the Panasonic True Wireless, they have nice highs, really good sounding bass with boom. Now, I wouldn't put them, on the level of, let's say, Sony's True Wireless that really kind of maintains this detailed sound at every level with its highs, mids, and lows. That has really been hard to match by anyone, but I'd also give Panasonic here just an edge in sound quality over the AirPods Pro, just a slight edge, because I found that the AirPods Pro, their mids tended to be a little muddier compared to these RZ-S500Ws, and it gave Panasonic really a cleaner sound in comparison. And sometimes, that changes even based on genres of music that you're listening to, but Panasonic's True Wireless belong in this group, and that was really a pleasant surprise for me. Now, I mentioned earlier, its biggest standout feature, though, is its noise canceling quality. And Panasonic uses what they call dual hybrid noise canceling that tackles it in 4 different ways. First of all, you have feed-forward mics. These are placed on the outside of the earbud. They look to hear outside noise and then send a reverse signal to you, so they want to kill that. Then you have feedback mics. That's from the inside, and they cancel that additional noise. Then you also have digital and analog sound processing that are happening behind the scenes. So this kind of all together is what's behind the noise canceling. Now, these retail for $179, but their performance, again, surprised me, because if we're comparing them to, let's say, just these earbuds that I have in front of me, I would argue that Panasonic's noise canceling was just right there with Sony's True Wireless XM3s. And in some cases, if you position these properly, because of how they fit in your ear, it might have been even slightly better. Part of it really has to do with this design, right? It has that earplug design. And one example is look, it seals off most of the sound compared to the others before we even turned on the noise canceling feature. Right when you put these in, you can tell these already kill a lot of noise that these don't. And that's really half the battle, right? Not everyone's ears, though they're not gonna be shaped the same, so this might not be the same for you. You just have to really get that right fit that seals off the most sound. And you do have 5 different rubber earbud tip sizes to do that with these. But Panasonic's noise canceling was just flat out, honestly, better than the AirPods Pro. This is honestly degraded with recent software updates, so you could tell instantly which one was better. But if you want me to get a little cray-cray, and let's see how they did against something like this guy, the Bose Quiet Comfort 35.2s. Look, I mean, you're basically putting me in a completely different room when I have these on. I'm gonna say, look, they're not on that level for me, but I wanted to trigger some of you because I know you're saying, no way, no way. But Panasonic, they really did an excellent job with the noise canceling here. And then again, the thing you have to factor in here is that these earbuds, we're comparing them to a Field that is in the price range of $249 to $300. Panasonic is coming in at $179. Now, call quality wise, they use beamforming microphone tech that uses 2 mics to really determine what's your voice and what's background noise. Call quality on these were excellent. Like, I had no problems there. Battery life wise, they get roughly 6.5 hours of juice alone for just the earbuds. And then this charging case here gives you an additional 13 hours for a total of 19.5. You put that against the Field, that's pretty much up there with the top tier ones as well. But a quick charge for 15 minutes gives you 70 minutes of battery life when these buds are in the case. They're also splash proof with an IPX4 rating for water resistance. So you can't go underwater with them, but they'll handle normal splashes and some sweat. I would say, though, one issue that I did have with them a couple times, and honestly, this happens with many Bluetooth earbuds, is that sometimes they just won't connect instantly. So the connection for me overall was really solid, and you can use them independently from one another. That's one of the features these have. So, right, you can use the right side on its own, you can use the left earbud on its own, but that initial connection can sometimes lag, and you have to wait for the app to catch up. It doesn't happen often. It was rare, but it's just still worth mentioning. Now, if you look at these true wireless earbuds, they really perform well and exceeded my expectations. And I think that they deserve to be mentioned in kind of that top group of wireless earbuds with their noise canceling. Because if your budget is around, what, under $200 and you aren't ecosystem locked in, these are absolutely one of your best options. Now, I got the black ones for this review, but they also come in white, and I like how the white ones look even better. But if you've seen, any of you have seen any wireless earbuds with this sound quality and noise canceling quality at this price point, I think you all have to let me know, because at this moment, I haven't seen any of them in that space yet. The Panasonic True Wireless RZ-S500W earbuds, they still surprised me, and they should be one of your top considerations when you think about not only its design, but look at the sound quality, the noise canceling that competes really with the top tier wireless earbuds out there. If you are looking right now to spend, what, under $200 for wireless earbuds, these have got to be at the top of your list.